Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Thessaloniki. I didn't take the trip that I supposed to take this morning because I didn't feel well. I'm better now and we have to talk about a lot of things. The visit of Volodymyr is the news of the day. That's why I'm recording this video. I don't have much notes at the front of me. This will be free flow. My observations and some comments that I came across watching a live stream from the moment when he arrived. Well, let me stop for a moment here. Was it him, or it was a double, or it was... How many Zelenskys are out there? A question. You're welcome to put your answer in the comments down below, because I think there are at least two, if not more. So I wonder which one we're having officially in Poland. And the comments were of this nature. Slava cocaine, one comment, and the live stream from the Polish viewers, by the way, which really gave me an interesting feedback to how people are responding to him now in Poland, a year after the conflict, right, has started. Then someone said they should not allow him to enter without the proper attire, without the suit, because he arrived in, as usually, well, not in a green t-shirt, but in some kind of jumper, or what was it? Like, it's not a hoodie, but some kind of sweatshirt, yeah, in a sweatshirt, and like jogger pants. That's the attire. Quite disrespectful, don't you think? And another person said that actor always arrives in his working attire. A lot of people are very, very negative, in a way, like they're very critical about his visit. A lot of Polish people were saying, why did he arrive? It's another waste of money for this. But that live stream had a panel of two journalists, and during those comments, one of the journalists said something of this. Well, when President Zelensky will arrive officially after the war ends in a suit, that means the war is over. So Zelensky wearing the suit will be a sign of the end of war. So there you have it, guys. What else I want to tell you about this visit? Well, I was watching the body language, but we will get into this. By the way, the visit is just the beginning, because they're gonna have a speech at the castle. Duda, Polish president, and Zelensky, they will address things at the castle at 6 p.m. tonight. But yes, what happened after? He received something I was not expecting that this will ever happen, but it did. You know what he received? Let me tell you. I actually written this down because this is quite important order. So he was given the Order of the White Eagle, and what this order is actually Poland's highest order and one of the oldest distinctions in the world, still in use since 1705. He received that order that is normally given for the motto of it is for fatherland and nation. And when Duda was giving this to him, they said that this order is given to Zelensky because he stood for peace, he stood for democracy, and he stood for people's rights. When you go on the list of people who have received this order, you can see some names that are very questionable if they should ever receive any order. But there are some, in my opinion, good people as well. And now to that list, to the order that is a really special order in Poland, we added Volodymyr. Now he has the White Eagle Order for his contribution to the peace, democracy, and fight for the human rights. There are many opinions right now in Poland. I can see it more and more. about people finally realizing what's taking place, that those conversations now they're gonna have might be about that union, Ukropolin, however this might be called. I'm just saying, the farmers are still absolutely aggravated with the situation with the Ukrainian grain. I actually came across more precise information. So the price about that grain, the price for that grain from Ukraine, it's half of the price of Polish grain. That's how hardly Polish farmers are hit with that transport. And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning of it. And watching that arrival today, you remember when Biden arrived to Warsaw, the same thing. They meet at the presidential palace. They have the soldiers, Polish soldiers, lined up. They have the red carpet rolled at the front of them. And they also have those officials. So Zelensky arrived with his entourage, and then we have Polish government, the representatives of Polish government on the other side. It's interesting to watch the body language, guys, if you have time, if you want to see it. And especially I watched the body language of Zelensky first, with this cockiness that was showing very deeply rooted, in my opinion, insecurity. And you know what? I actually had a moment. I know this might sound strange. This is my personal take on. I had a moment when he was receiving the White Eagle Order, and President Duda was addressing him with this speech, why he is getting this order, this honor. I had a sense like, is there a little bit of feeling ashamed or guilty? I know I'm a little bit I know it's hard to believe that he could think like this, right? But I felt like you see the face of a man and he knows this is just so wrong. It's so wrong. His wife's body language was quite interesting during receiving that order by him, because she didn't look quite comfortable in that situation. Very uncomfortable. I don't know, I'm just like trying to tell you my sense about that. However, the visit continues, and there will be for sure more interesting stuff to bring you. I might be translating some of it. We see how that goes. A lot of people in the comments are addressing the situation with that explosion and those two men who died several months ago, and they were asking questions in that live chat. How about the apologies? They are not expecting that either. And of course, someone said, will there be any flowers that he will bring at the front of the statue of the place of remembrance of Wołyń, of that tragedy? Which again, of course, we are not expecting this either. So guys, this is where we are. What is really strange for me to observe is, on one hand, I see very strong awareness of Polish citizens about what role he is playing. But on the other hand, I still see that they don't really see the big picture, in my opinion. Why Russia is doing what Russia is doing. So we see what the rest of the day will bring. This will be just a video about my take on this first part of the day and his visit. I hope you share some opinions in the comments down below. And I will see you tomorrow with another video, maybe with some translations from the castle speech that they're gonna give tonight. Thank you for watching, guys. Today just one recording, no sightseeing, but I hope that's okay with you, and I see you tomorrow in another video. Lots of love, everyone. Please leave the comments down below, hit that like if it gives you any value, and join me on locals. It's important. The link is down below the video, and I see you tomorrow. Evharisto, everyone.